Hello and happy New Year's! Welcome to 2023. This is my first video of the new year, and I am looking forward to a much better year than last year. Considering last year was pretty much the worst year of my life, I think things can only go up from here. So here's to a better 2023 for all of us. Today is weigh-in day. I've decided to start weighing myself monthly so that I don't get too discouraged from weekly weigh-ins. Today's January 1st, and I'm not going to weigh myself again until February 1st. I did not record it this morning because honestly, my toenails were looking a mess and I just didn't want to give myself a pedicure first thing in the morning, so I didn't record it, but I did weigh in, and I weighed in at 170.4. I lost 1.6 pounds since the last weigh-in, which was 2 weeks ago. I really count this more as a 1 week weigh-in though, because the week of Christmas, I just went crazy. I ate way too much. Even though I was eating low carb and carnivore food, I still ate way too much, like cream cheese and stuff. So I didn't expect a huge loss, but I'm really happy that I did lose some and the scale started to move again. I'm almost in the 160s. So 170.4, my starting weight was 232. So I've lost about 62 pounds now since my highest weight. I always feel like I would have liked to have lost more, especially over a 2-week period, but I can't complain. The scale's still going down despite my week of reckless abandon eating. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. I definitely will be down into the 160s by the time we get to February. There's no way I won't lose like half a pound by then. So I'm very excited for that. My goal is to lose at least 6 pounds from January 1st to February 1st. I would love to be down to about 164 by the 1st of February. That's my dream, but if I lose less than that, that's okay too. It's a slow, steady process, and I'm getting healthier along the way. So, you know, I like to have a goal to shoot for, but if I don't make it, I'll just reevaluate at the end. I would love to lose 10 pounds, but I'm not even gonna set that as a goal. I've lost enough weight now that it's kind of slowing down a little bit, and I think 2 pounds a week is like a little bit too much to ask for. I am still continuing to do the carnivore diet. I've talked about cutting out dairy, but I'm kind of afraid about my calcium if I cut out dairy. Like, I don't know how I would get calcium. The only other option really when you're on the carnivore diet is like bones and bone broth. And I don't know if I want to go there, but I may have to if dairy is spiking my blood sugar too much and if it's the reason why I'm not losing weight very quickly, then I might have to go to bones and bone broth. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to get healthy, but I need to find out if it's true first. So what I want to do this month is some experimentation with my blood sugar and the foods I'm eating. So I'm going to get a glucose monitor, which is just like the same thing that diabetics use to check their blood sugar. I'm going to prick my finger, get the blood on the thing, and check it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this first thing in the morning so I can get like my baseline blood sugar. Then I'm going to eat cheese and cheese alone and nothing else. And then I'm going to wait 1 hour and 2 hours, and I'm going to check my blood sugar, and we're going to see how much it spikes it. I'm going to do the same thing with coffee and cream. I'm going to do the same thing with butter. Anything that I'm currently eating, I'm going to check and see how it affects my blood sugar. So I'll be doing that in future videos if you want to follow along with that, and I'll probably make a blog post about it as well with all of my results. Now, these results are going to be completely specific to me because everybody's body is different, everybody's hormones are different, everybody's chemistry is different. Like, there's no way you can look at one person's results in an experiment like this and apply them to yourself. Some people don't get a blood sugar spike from dairy, some people do. And I'm just trying to find out which foods I can tolerate. So once I've done like the foods that I'm currently eating, cheese, butter, and cream, then I might test out yogurt and milk, and we'll see. But that's going to depend on my response to the lower lactose stuff like cheese and butter. So we will see how that goes. This is going to be a month of experimentation for me, and I'm excited to like kind of start to figure these things out to help me get healthier and lose weight faster. Now, if for some reason I can't tolerate dairy, if it spikes my blood sugar too high, then I guess we're going to learn how to make bone broth. Because I got to get calcium somehow. I want to continue to do this diet, but I also want to be smart about it and, you know, not put myself into any nutrient deficiencies. Once again, I'm not recommending that anybody else out there do this. This is just what I'm doing, what's working for me, and how I'm trying to experiment with my diet and optimize it for me personally and me only. As far as improvement since the last time I did an update, I don't really feel any differently. I'm still having all the same benefits. I don't have any carb cravings or anything, although I did have my carb cravings come back when I ate that low carb cheesecake, so I will not be doing that again. Obviously, I cannot handle either the pumpkin, the pecans, or that artificial sweetener. It was obviously one of those three things that caused me a problem, so will not be doing that again. I managed to fight through that, and now my carb cravings are gone again. I still continue to have all the same benefits. I'm sleeping better. My clothes are fitting well since I went down a size. And in fact, the size 14 jeans are getting a little loose on me. Hopefully within the next couple months, I'll be able to go down another size, unless I get pregnant. My cycle is regulated, and we're still trying to have a baby, so no luck yet. My hair is improving, so this is something new that I noticed. Since I've been trying to take better care of my hair, I started brushing it with a boar bristle brush. I also use a plastic brush, but I use boar bristle to help like distribute oil through it. And the other day when I was combing my hair back like this, I noticed that there was a whole huge crop of baby hairs sticking up on the top of my head. So I have a new crop of hair, and that is probably the result of what I was doing about 3 months ago, because it takes about 3 months for your hair to go through a full cycle. So I feel like keeping my insulin down for this long period of time has allowed my hair to start regrowing, like really start regrowing. Like regrowing new hair, not just growing the hair that I already have, but like new hairs are appearing. So I'm very excited about that. I did take some pictures of my scalp before I started using the rosemary oil, and I'm gonna take some pictures in like 3 months so we can see if there's any visible improvement. So speaking of pictures, I also wanted to do kind of a before and after for this month, because I haven't done one, I think, since the end of November. So I wanted to look at myself and compare myself to those early photos. Let's see how I look today. By the way, I'm wearing orange because my magical almanac said that orange is the color of the day. So I thought, why not? Let's wear an orange shirt. Let's connect with the day. It also says that the incense of the day is almond incense, which I have never heard of before. So this is the front. Okay, this is from the side. This is the back. And this is from the other side. I think I'll do before and after pictures like maybe every 3 months, because I just want there to be a big enough difference for you to see. So yeah, I think I'll do that every 3 months, and then I'll weigh in every month. And this also depends on if I get pregnant or not. Obviously, when I get pregnant, I'm not gonna worry about my weight or before and after pictures or anything like that, because the most important thing is just to carry the pregnancy and have a healthy pregnancy. But as long as I'm not pregnant, I'm gonna keep documenting, because the more weight I lose, the more likely it is that I will become pregnant and have a healthy pregnancy. Y'all, I'm so disappointed because I just opened up my refrigerator and we bought some salmon because I wanted to try and eat fatty fish like salmon because it's supposed to be healthy for you, and I want to just make sure I'm getting all my vitamins and minerals. And I opened it up, looked at it because I was going to see if we could cook it today for lunch and then have the roast for dinner. And it was already like expired whenever I got it delivered. So I'm going to be getting my money back on that. Like, it might still be okay, but I don't really want to take a chance. It says used by December 30th. I got Alaskan sockeye salmon. I paid $16.50 for this. And it says used by December 30th, and it's January 1st. Like I said, it might still be okay, but like, I know nothing about fish, and I just don't want to chance it that it might have been sitting there for too long. Like, it looks good, I think. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm gonna return this and get my money back, because I don't want to take the chance. And next time I will not have this delivered. I will just go and pick it out myself. But that's something I want to try. I don't like fish. I have never liked fish, but I wanted to try because I thought my tastes have changed so much now that I really wanted to try to eat salmon and like incorporate that into our diet once or twice a week, just for the nutrients. But yeah, I'm not gonna eat expired salmon, so I just don't know enough about it to know if it's okay, so I'm taking it back. And instead, I don't know what we're gonna eat today, but we will have a roast later, so I'm gonna cook this roast right now, or at least put it in the crock pot. I have not been making my roast in the air fryer. I don't like it as much. I much prefer it in the crock pot, slow cooked for like 6 to 8 hours. When we did it in the air fryer, I found it was like a little bit too tough for me. So yeah, we're gonna do this in the crock pot, which I know you guys have seen me do this before, but it's like, I just eat the same thing, so I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna watch me do this a lot. So I'm just gonna open up the roast, and we're gonna season it up with garlic and herb seasoning, same as always. And I don't put anything in the crock pot with my roast. I just put it in there like this with no broth or liquid or anything, and you really don't need it. So I'm gonna just plop this right in the crock pot on its other side and season it in there so we don't lose too much of the seasoning. Okay, there, that's better. You can kind of see what I'm doing here, hopefully. My shadow's not blocking. I'm just gonna season the other side really nicely. And we're gonna cook this on high for 6 hours. And then sometimes I'll even cook it for an additional hour, but usually 6 hours does the trick. So I'm gonna select high, 6 hours, and there she goes. So I also wanted to show y'all what Andrew got himself. So he actually got something for himself with the gift card that a subscriber sent to him. Thank you so much to Lee. Andrew bought himself these open run headphones. These are like, Andrew, explain to us what this is.
I only barely know because I don't really research it, but they're bone conduction.
Gibbons is knocking the camera around. They're bone conduction headphones. So you put them on outside of your ear, and like the vibrations make it where you can hear the sound, but your ears are still open. So it's like there's a radio playing, but you're the only one who can hear it. Do you want to listen to some music, Gibbies? And oh, I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. Here's what they look like. So you just put them like outside of your ear, right? Like that. And it just vibrates the music inside of you. But your ear's still open, so you can still like drive and stuff. So Andrew got these to wear at work, so he can listen to music but still hear everything that's going on. And how do you like them?
They're great. They're really great. They're not uncomfortable like other headphones, like where they like press your ear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, they're not tight, so they just like sit there and they work well.
Yeah, Andrew was like, he forgot that he had them on, and he was like, where's that music coming from?
Like 3 or 4 times.
That's me.
It really trips you out sometimes.
They're very lightweight too. So anyway, yeah, that's what he got for himself with a gift card. So say thank you to Lee.
Thank you to Lee. No, really, it was awesome. Thank you so much. I love them.
And then Lee also gave us a gift card for the animals, and I have ordered them some treats and toys, but they won't be here until January 4th. So yeah, we got Gibbons a new fish toy, and I got the dogs both a toy, and I got some treats too. Gibbons is walking on the table and is like shaking the camera all around. Gibbies, you're causing an earthquake. You're causing an earthquake, Mr. Man. You are so pretty, Gibbons. You're so pretty. Please don't eat my measuring tape. He's looking mischievous, y'all. I just know he's about to do something. Oh, look at those pups getting their loves. Mortimer! Ah! I got a dog. Oh, they're so precious. They're going to get groomed in a couple of days. They're going to get their hair cut because they're getting kind of scruffy. They're getting scruffy. So our internet has been out since 11:30 last night, so we have no service. We can't watch anything or do anything, listen to anything, because apparently we rely on the internet for everything in our life. But we do have some data on our phones, but I haven't been able to like check my email or my messages or my YouTube channel or anything because I don't log into my vlogging channel on my phone at all. Like, I only have it on my computer. That way I have a way to separate myself when I need a break from that. I do not want everything on my phone all the time. So yeah, I have no I have no way to go on there and check anything, but I signed up for text alerts, so they're supposed to text me whenever it comes back on. And this morning, they texted me the stupidest message that I have ever received in my life. It says, "Hi, your service interruption should be resolved as soon as possible." Well, thank you. Thank you for that vital information. Your service interruption should be resolved as soon as possible? What does that even mean? Like, okay, I certainly hope so. Should it not be resolved as soon as possible? Like, that's the worst thing that's the worst wording I've ever heard. But anyway, that was at 9:31 a.m. this morning. Now, at 8 a.m. this morning, they sent me, "We're aware that you may be experiencing a service interruption and are working to resolve the issue as soon as possible. We'll text you when it's resolved." And then they texted me at 9:31, and I was like, "Oh my God, is it resolved?" Nope. It just should be resolved as soon as possible. We're working quickly to get you up and running again. So I have no idea what happened. Since it went out at like 11:30 last night, I'm thinking that some drunk person like hit a pole or something, because that's happened before when we had a massive outage. And when I went on the website, it's like internet, cable, and phone are all out for my area. So nobody here has internet, cable, or phone if they have their services through Comcast. So we only have internet through them because we don't have cable or landline phone or anything, but it sucks. You don't realize how much you rely on the internet until it goes out for a long period of time. So good thing I didn't have a video to upload or anything today. That would have sucked. But yeah, I have so many things to do though that don't rely on the internet, so I'm not too upset about it. Like I have so many books to read, I have like journaling to do, and I even have my light bright I might bust out today. We have the PlayStation, we have the Super Nintendo, like we have a lot of entertainment options, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just I can't manage my YouTube channel without the internet, so I hope it comes back by tomorrow at least. I fell asleep on the couch for like an hour, and now it's dark time. And the roast is still not ready. But I'm hungry and I'm gonna make something else. So let's do some more carnivore cooking, y'all. I had to make me some coffee to wake up. That's just great value dark roast. Like we don't have any good coffee left. I'm waiting on my Door County coffee to get here and I don't want to buy anything else until it does. Okay, right here I have got a pack of hot dogs. These, well, they're called hot dogs, but they are from our local butcher, and they actually make these, and they are much more like smoked sausages. They are 100% beef with whatever spices they put in there. I don't even know. When you go to the butcher, it's not like they have an ingredient list. They're like, "We made these, do you want to buy them?" And I'm like, "Yes, please, give me your beef sticks." They call them hot dogs. They taste like smoked sausages to me, but they're really, really good. They're fat boys. They're thick boys. Look at that. Look at those. Thick boys. They are frozen solid. So I'm gonna try to chop these up and cook them in the air fryer. God have mercy on my soul. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is try to open the package, which is supposed to just like peel apart. I'm so sorry for the shadow. I feel like every time I'm cooking and recording it in here, there's always like a shadow over it because the light's coming from over here. And I just don't have the greatest kitchen for filming. I need something where I can like put the camera in front of me. Someday when I get my dream kitchen, y'all, it's gonna be an open kitchen. That's what I want so much. It's a kitchen that's like open to the living room and or dining room. That would be so awesome. But in the meantime, we're gonna work with what we've got here. So that was pretty easy to open. And here they are, frozen solid. I'm gonna try and use a serrated knife to cut these. I'm gonna empty them out here on this cutting board, and I don't know, I hope that I can cut them because they're hard as a rock. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, we're getting through them. Okay, I better take this sweater off, y'all. So I find whenever I'm in need of just like a quick meal or snack on the carnivore diet, just throwing some sausages into the air fryer is really nice. They get very crispy and good in there. We might have to do 2 batches. So our roast is going to be done in probably like 1 to 2 hours. So we're just gonna have a little snack of the sausages and then save room for the roast. But whatever we don't eat of these sausages, then I'm gonna cook them tomorrow with some eggs for lunch, some scrambled eggs. I got another recipe, another carnivore recipe I wanna try very soon, and it's to make bread or like buns for sandwiches. So I'm ordering this stuff in my next grocery order to make that, and that's gonna be something fun for us to do. So make sure you follow or subscribe if you wanna see more carnivore cooking. Carnivore Cooking with Cindy. Gonna make my own cooking show. It's better than Cindy's super depressed cooking show that we had a while back. I forgot about that, but somebody reminded me. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, cutting through 3 at once is too hard. Oh my god. That's how I like my meat. Long and strong. Ah, my hands are frozen. My hands are frozen. Woo. Woo. Warm water. I need warm water. I just had a good idea, I think. I wonder what will happen if I run this under warm water. Like, will it thaw it out a little bit? It should, right? I'm heating my meat. Hey, I think it worked. At least I got all the freezing cold frost off of it, so I can handle it a little bit better. What do you know? I think that's gonna make them easier to cut. Oh yeah, that's so much easier. I should have done that from the beginning. I probably could have just like soaked the whole package in warm water, and I probably should have done. You live and you learn, you know? All right, they're all cut up now. The last ones were much easier after I ran them under hot water. Now let's get the air fryer out. I just realized I have my 3 favorite appliances all in a row. My air fryer, my crock pot, and my griddle. And my stovetop. Does that count? That's everything that I use in my carnivore kitchen to cook. And I could not live without these appliances, honestly. Well, I could live without the griddle. It just makes life easier. But the crock pot and air fryer are just indispensable to me. All right, so I'm gonna pop open the air fryer here. It's nice and clean and ready to go. And I'm just gonna start putting these sausages in. I'm gonna try to stuff as many in here as I can. I'm just putting them in frozen. Because the air fryer, you can just put frozen food in here and it's perfectly fine. I'm gonna try not to make them touch so that the air can circulate around each one. But I do want to get as many in as I can so I can do the fewest amount of batches possible to get all these cooked. There's no way we're gonna eat all these tonight. I really like to do batch cooking like this because now I'm gonna have lots of leftover roast tomorrow and lots of leftover sausages. So this is actually sort of like I'm gonna cook once and eat for 2 days on this. So Andrew and I will definitely get 4, maybe more meals out of this, depending on how hungry we are. Okay, so I think I can squeeze a couple more in there. Scooch together, scooch together. Okay, so we're just gonna stick those in. The air fryer is gonna come on. And I'm just going to air fry these at 400 degrees. We'll do 10 minutes and then I'll check them and see if they need more time. All right, y'all, it's been 10 minutes. Let's take them out and see how they're looking. Ooh, yummy. Look at that. I think those are definitely done. I think 10 minutes was definitely enough time. So let's take these out and put the others in. So for now, I'm just gonna put these on a plate and I'm gonna use some tongs to get them out. Ta-da! And then I'm gonna put the others in. So hopefully I can get all the rest of these in here for this batch, because I really don't want to have to do a 3rd batch. And the thing I really like about this is you don't require any seasoning because these are already seasoned. It's just a super easy and fast way to get some food cooked for carnivore or low carb. Or I mean, even if you're on a regular standard diet and you eat meat, you could do this. You could even do this if you were a vegetarian and you had some of those veggie sausages or like Beyond sausages. I think they would probably be good like this too. So anybody can use this technique, not just people on the carnivore diet. Cook yourself up some sausage for dinner. This would also be good if you ate pasta. I think you could like cook these up like this and then mix them in with some pasta sauce and pasta for like a really quick meal. Ooh, so many ideas. Y'all, Andrew sent me this meme. I gotta show it to you because I thought it was so funny. I was like, that's so accurate about how I am about the air fryer. So check that out. Okay, I squished them all in there, so I'm gonna cook these for 10 minutes and we should be good. Okay, second batch is done. Oh yeah, look at those. They look good. And I am done, y'all. That's all the cooking I'm gonna do today. My roast is over here just cooking away in the crock pot. It'll be done soon. I'm gonna have a couple of these for a little snack, and then the rest of these I'm gonna make for us tomorrow for lunch. I'm going strong on carnivore, y'all, and I'm gonna keep going. Even though my weight loss wasn't huge, I still did lose some, and I'm just gonna keep pressing forward. Our internet just came back on. It's 6:30 p.m. and it has been out since 11:30 p.m. yesterday. So it just came back on, and I wanted to come check my email so I could thank my viewers who bought me a coffee, and I have several days worth of people to thank. I was worried I wouldn't get to do this because I didn't think my internet was going to come back today. First of all, I want to thank Nut Fuda. Thank you so much, Nut, for the 5 coffees. I really appreciate that. I love it when you guys use those Sims names. It's so funny. Thank you so much, Molly, for the 10 coffees. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you so much, Shell, for the 3 coffees. Thank you, Sarah L, for the 5 coffees. Thank you to Anonymous for 5 coffees. Thank you to Linda H. Thank you very much, Melba. We got 2 Sims references. Thank you, Melba, for the 5 coffees. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Charlie, for the 3 coffees. Thank you, Alex B, for the 15 coffees. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that was it. Okay, that was the whole list. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and all of your comments were so sweet and kind. I really appreciate that. And if you would like to support the channel and buy me a coffee, it's a donation of $2 or more. You can find the link down in the description box below. I truly appreciate everyone who's donated and everyone who just watches my video. Never feel obligated to donate, but if you do, I really appreciate it. All right, it's 7:45 at night and the roast is done. I know it's done because it turned from 6 hours to the warm setting, so it's keeping it warm for us. Let's look inside. Oh my gosh, yum. There is our roast. I'm about to pull it out and slice it up. I gotta use my meat fork for this to help me cut this, but it's so tender it just falls apart really. I'm just gonna get a knife here and kind of cut off a hunk of it. Oh my goodness, there we go. Yum. I'm gonna put some butter on top of mine because I like a little bit more fat. Andrew doesn't like as much fat. So I'm gonna cut him off a piece now. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but oh my gosh. It's all floppy and wet, but trust me, it's good. All right, y'all, I'm about to enjoy my carnivore dinner, this big hunk of meat with butter. And I'm gonna be done for the day. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching my vlog today. Tomorrow I am making herbal shampoo, and that is gonna be super fun. I can't wait. And also a hair rinse and maybe a hair conditioner. We're just gonna make some hair stuff tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me for that. And I will keep you updated on how it's going with my carnivore diet and my weight if you're interested in that aspect of my channel. So thanks again for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're having a wonderful new year, I should say. And I hope you have a great night. And I will see you soon with a new vlog. Bye.